We've all been there. You know there's a task that you need to get done. You know you could have woken up early and gone to the gym, or read a book, or meditated. And then consistently, you keep procrastinating. Why? In this video, I'm going to cover the 9 reasons that people procrastinate and the 9 solutions that are proven to work to help you overcome them. The first one is you start your day by setting yourself up for failure and not success. Find the best way to start your day. For me, the first thing I do is fold my bed, meditate, and press play on my audiobook. So while I'm brushing my teeth and I'm looking in the mirror, I've created at least 2 minutes in my day as soon as I've got started to start how I mean to go on. So I'm not waiting till 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock to salvage my day. The second reason, you set yourself up to fail by not having a plan. Before you go to bed at night, the most important thing you can do is to have a plan. What are you doing tomorrow when you wake up? By not having a plan, what happens? You walk haphazardly into the day, and immediately you're distracted. You become an effect of the world rather than the cause of your world. And there's all kinds of random factors that will affect you. Somebody asks you for a favor, your friend calls, there are distractions everywhere, and you need to navigate them. And the best way that you can avoid procrastination is having a very clear plan. The third reason, and it links to the first, is you have a plan, but you don't schedule it. You're satisfied by it. You write your plan down and you're satisfied. You feel like you've already won. But you haven't decided where in your day, where in the white space of your calendar, you're going to get that done. You don't think through, how long is this going to take? And not only do you underestimate how long it's going to take, you don't commit. When you have the clarity of when it's going to happen, how it's going to happen, and why it's important to you, it's going to get done. But by leaving something to chance, by having some wriggle room, you're making it more likely that you're going to procrastinate. Leave no stone unturned. Make it very clear. So all you have to do is step into your running shoes, open the door, and go for the 2-mile run that you know you want to do. The fourth one is you don't put yourself in productive environments. Be real. Are you going to get your book written? Are you going to get the assignment done by sitting in your pajamas again and working from home, or working from somewhere where it's comfortable? Or are you going to be more productive if you go to the writers group, you sit with other people to write the next chapter of your blog or your book? What is the most productive environment around you? Who are the productive people that you know, that you can expose yourself to, so that you get what you need to done? Number 5, distracting technology, distracting people and places. What I mean by this is, there have been so many times where I love my family, but they are the biggest distractions sometimes. I'm sitting on my laptop, I have my headphones on, I'm focusing on something, but there's a funny video they want me to watch. There's a random question that really I don't need to answer right now. And so what happens? My attention is drawn here, and it takes another 20 minutes sometimes for me to get back into my flow. And the fault really, it wasn't my family, it was me. I know what I could do. I know I could go to the coffee shop down the road, or just to the bus stop, or sit in the car, or the cafe in my local gym. Number 6 is you have an avoidance for a particular type of task. What I noticed was when I was talking to my friends about this task, it's time to do that long company return. What am I doing? I'm creating this narrative that there are some tasks that I like doing and some tasks that are long. But when I dissect that, What does it really mean? What if I just made it a really simple thing? What if I understood that really I'm doing a 2-hour task that requires a couple of hours, a bit of focus, and it's done? It's not the task that is the problem. It's the way that I mentally set myself up to avoid it, and thereby creating more inertia, more challenges to getting things done. Whereas if I reduce the obstacles, things become much easier and I'm less likely to procrastinate. Now look at your own task list. Look at the things that you want to get done to be more productive, to be more disciplined, to build better habits and ultimately improve yourself. What are some things that are kind of boring but need to get done that you just put off with this excuse that it's long, I can't be bothered? And instead, what if you just focused on the solution? Well, what would make it easier? How long does it really take? And is it really as bad as you're making out? Number 7 is the demon of perfectionism. When it comes to making videos, when it comes to writing a funding application, when it comes to sending a message to the people I care about, there's so many times where perfectionism has got in the way. And I constantly remind myself, done is better than none. Complete is better than perfect. So take a look at the things you want to achieve, from the big goals right down to the tiny tasks. Where does perfectionism get in your way? And what if you stopped trying to be perfect and you started being consistent? You started focusing on ticking the checkbox, completing tasks, rather than trying to make them too perfect. Because at the end of the day, doing things to 70% but consistently and completely is better than 100% some of the time. Number 8, you don't see the point. You don't see the point in that task because somebody else has set it for you. Well, it's just what you've always done. Take a look at the task. Take a look at that item, the thing you want to get done, and ask yourself, why are you doing that? What's in it for you? And if it's something that isn't appealing straight away, the reason that you come up with, look deeper. Why am I avoiding this task that my colleague has set for me? Because I'm kind of annoyed that he didn't ask if I want to do this. And why am I annoyed about that? Because I didn't stand up for myself. I didn't communicate effectively. I'd love to help you out, but I have enough on my plate. So think through, why is it that you're engaging in this task? And what benefit, if not immediately clear, does it have for you? And the final one, you haven't prioritized things properly. I like to think of all the tasks that people set for me, and I set for myself, as belonging in 4 categories. Urgent, very important, kind of important, and it can wait. The things that can wait, normally set by other people. Can you pick up some milk for me? Yeah, I can, but once I've completed the things that are important to me. The urgent things, I need to send an invoice to get paid. I need to pay someone in my company. By prioritizing and knowing, where does this task sit for me? Is it something that I need to just delete? Is it something that I need to delegate? Or is it something that I need to do? And if so, when? By setting time aside and knowing which category, which priority bracket it falls in for you, the judge of your to-do list, you create more space, more mental freedom to get things done.